How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome back to another episode of Gravity Falls. I don't really have a big spiel for this episode, primarily because it's been kind of a while since I last reacted to Gravity Falls. And from what I remember, the last thing I watched was a really shockingly good anthology episode. And also potentially a parody of Doki Doki Literature Club, which, my god, did that make me feel old. But since the last episode was an anthology episode, it didn't give me a lot to really, theorize on about what these next couple might be. So we're just gonna dive right into it. Here we go. I don't know why I feel so awkward and uncomfortable just getting to a video. I know that's the meat of why you guys are here. I know that's literally the only reason you guys are here. The intros are solely for me, and yet for whatever reason, I feel weird making one under 2 minutes long. Anyway, whatever, I just had to vent a little. Here's the video. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm a big guy. At least that's what my mom tells me when I do a good job at my chores. But I'm also a big guy because I've been going to the gym lately. A lot. As you can tell from my smoothie. And let me tell you something. 90% of going to the gym is confidence. And you don't feel confident if you're not dressed well. I've been a little guy my whole life. And now I'm finally a member of the Big Guys Club because I've been wearing Fabletics. Fabletics offers high-quality, high-performance clothes that look just as good as they feel. I've never really worn athletic wear before. I usually just go to the gym in a beat-up t-shirt and a pair of sweats I bought in 8th grade because I haven't grown since. And Fabletics have low-key changed my life as far as working out is concerned, not just because these are way more comfortable than my usual working out clothes, but the utility is so premium. I didn't realize how much my workout life could be improved until I got a pair of shorts with zippers on the pockets. What a game changer. What an absolutely revolutionary idea. Now I can work out without worrying about all my coins and treats spilling out of my pockets. But Fabletics doesn't stop at just making you look like a VIP. They also have a super cool VIP program as well. VIP members get 1 credit each month that they can use on a free 2-piece set, bundle, or any single item up to $100. On top of that, you also get up to 50% off retail price on every item, as well as VIP exclusive deals and sales each month. And if you sign up now, you'll get 80% off your first VIP purchase today. If any of this sounds exciting to you, then make sure you use the link in my description below to check out Fabletics today. Thank you so much to Fabletics for sponsoring this video, and now, on with the show.
Dum-ta-dum, locking up. Shoo, possum, shoo!
Oh, is this a Lazy Susan episode? Hot dog, now we're talking! It's about time we got some justice for my vision-impaired queen.
Good night, diner. Good night, trees. Good night, tiny men stealing my pie. Wait, what?
I feel like Lazy Susan is to this show what Tree Trunks is to Adventure Time. Am I close? Is that a roughly accurate comparison?
Ma'am? Ah! Little magic man! What does it mean? What do I do?
Okay, never mind. Tree Trunks would have seduced the fuck out of these gnomes by now. Also, this seems like a rude thing to freak out over. They're just short. There's nothing really obviously magical about them. They're just little guys.
It's unbelievable! It's indescribable!
It is unseen.
Hey, did anybody else's Gravity Falls bingo card feature Susan getting kidnapped by a mysterious cult? No? Nobody's? Because mine did, suckers! I am just 1 square away from bingo now, and then that trip to Bermuda is mine! Now, what do you think the odds of Stan becoming a prostitute are?
Who are you? Who are... Blah! Not again.
I don't mean to be the fun police, but I think at some point, maybe Dipper should see a poison specialist. I don't think it's good for a 12-year-old boy to ingest any amount of ink, let alone 4 pens worth.
And there it is.
In order to prevent an undersea civil war, arranged wedding, Queen of the Manatees, She's so beautiful.
Oh, at least he's marrying an absolute dime. She's gorgeous, dude. She's radiant. I truly want nothing but the happiest outcome for this beautiful little manatee princess. I love her pink little dress. I love her stumpy little arm. Can we get an episode featuring these two, please? It's just a good image. The longer I stare at this, the happier it makes me. This is how I feel when I look at Waddles. Dude, why are fishmen constantly getting locked into political marriages? I've seen this exact same scenario play out a shocking amount of times. Aquaman, Invincible, this show. Why are all undersea fictional worlds like this?
Wait a minute. Dipper, look!
Through your bottle?
Just do it!
McGucket Labs?
Fucking of course. I say that sarcastically, but I also kinda mean it seriously. They actually should have seen this coming as much as I should have. He's behind every major technological advancement this town has ever seen. Of course he's involved with the journals.
Wait, old man McGucket?
Dipper, you don't think?
It couldn't be. It doesn't make any sense.
No, it makes a lot of sense. That's why I'm so pissed about it. This dude is like an actual proven genius. It makes so much sense he'd be involved.
Oh, you mean Straight Blanchin' by Lil Big Dog? It's the catchiest song of the summer.
What is blanchin'? Rappers can't just make up words.
These are some inflammatory takes you're spitting here, Wendy. Are you sure this is the hill you want to die on? Wendy's lucky TikTok wasn't around to hear her say this. The rap community would have crucified her. This is also just such a weird take for a teenager to have. You know, for a 16-year-old to be shaking her fist to that damn rap music.
Dear hillbilly, belly, belly, belly.
Yeah, that's good. Took an hour to think of this, but it was worth it.
100% worth it. I'm furious I didn't come up with that myself. But joke's on you, because Disney doesn't own my ass, so I can say McFuck it.
You're the genius Dipper's been searching for all summer.
Genius? I'm no genius. I never done nothing worthwhile in my life.
Yes, you are a genius. You built multiple killer robots, remember? What is and isn't canon in this show? Because I feel like people just keep forgetting that shit happened.
Zeus! Ugh! I'll buy you a new one.
I love that she immediately realized how mean that was.
Even this poster of my most recent ex-crush. Oh, come on!
So your last memory was here. Anything coming back?
Mabel, don't keep the poster. The guy was a freak. I don't care how successful an ex is. You should never keep some of their merch. Hi, Jessica. Weird question. Do you own any of my merch? No, don't call the police! Hey, guys, does a restraining order affect phone calls? No, right? Jessica, my camera said no. Please!
Jackpot.
Zeus is just like, don't fucking talk to me. You've been terrible to me all day.
This woman.
Lazy Susan?
What is it that you have seen? Speak!
Okay, hey, guys, this was not the justice for Susan I was looking for at the beginning of this episode. Also, jokes aside, so this is like a secret cult that keeps the mysteries and monsters of Gravity Falls under wraps, right? That's kind of clever. That's a clever way to get around the fact that crazy shit is constantly happening to this town, and nobody but Dipper seems to care.
Oh my gosh, they erased Lazy Susan's memory.
Wow, I called out this show for not being able to swear earlier, and it fired right back at me. That was crazy.
Man, these are really poorly made.
And he's blind. Just like that, he's blind. You can't just manhandle a dude's eyeballs and expect there not to be consequences.
Maybe I come on too strong, you know?
Well, what's your opener? Pretend I'm a boy. Testosterone.
Oh my god, he's the perfect man.
Wendy, that's it! Forget about guys! I just need to type summer romances into this thing and I won't feel bad about them anymore.
This is such a horrible idea. I'm pretty sure this is the thing that turned McGucket nuts. Speaking of which, is this episode gonna become incredibly sad, like literally out of nowhere? Because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. I feel like McGucket's about to get like an Ice King style backstory, where he was once a really kind and respected man, and then he had his sanity ripped away from him through really tragic means.
Oh, you've really tarred it up now, Fiddleford. This is all your fault. Hey, why does my beard have a bandage? Does that even make sense? Why has no one pointed that out?
I feel like this is a direct shot at me, and I have no retort. I don't think I've ever had a show lure me into a trap like this before. I don't think I've ever had a show yell at me for not picking it apart enough before. But he's right. I can't believe I never noticed his beard band-aid. His beard aid, if you will.
Why are you doing this?
And what's with your creepy British accent?
Well, I suppose we are going to erase your minds anyway.
Toby determined?
I knew they should have killed you when they had the chance, Toby!
And you've never met me before. And if you had, you wouldn't remember. I am Blind Ivan.
Whoa, what an unironically great villain design.
Formed many years ago by our founder... Does anyone remember who he was?
Whoa, what an unsustainable villain design. I love how his design is so cool and so detailed, they immediately had to nerf it for the sake of the animators. Now he just looks like a man cosplaying as handsome Squidward.
We took it upon ourselves to help the troubled townsfolk by erasing the memories of the strange things they've seen.
This is such a good service they provide. This so isn't an evil cult. I mean, the kidnapping's not great, but the post-kidnapping treatment is phenomenal.
Guys, if we're gonna forget everything, I got some stuff I want to get off my chest. Mabel, for half the summer I thought your name was Maple, like the syrup. No one corrected me.
I obviously can't show it all because of copyright, but this whole string of them confessing to things is so funny. Each confession is way funnier than the previous. I would love if Seuss actually called Mabel Maple for like the entire first season. Like that'd be a really cool little Easter egg to find.
Oh, no! McGucket, you took a bullet for me.
Like, hardly. You were just gonna forget today's events. That's hardly a bullet to the head.
You can't break what's already broken! Say goodnight, Sally!
Holy shit, McGucket became that dude's worst nightmare for a second.
We'll never forget what you've done.
Oh, I think you just might. Say cheese!
So is Gravity Falls going to be, like, forever changed after this episode? Because now people are gonna start, like, remembering and realizing that everything's whack here.
All right, McGucket. Are you ready to see your memories? To find out who you really are?
Nobody ever asks me if I want to see traumatic shit. Because the answer's always no. I'm not ready to see his memories. This is gonna be so horrible. I don't want to feel sympathy for old man McGucket.
My name is Fiddleford Hadron McGucket, and I wish to unsee what I have seen.
Sweet sarsaparilla.
Oh my god, I was so right about this being the Ice King's backstory.
I would like to forget seeing this. I accidentally hit another car in town today. I feel terrible. Terrible.
Oh my god, it's like identical to the Ice King's backstory. Technically, the backstory itself isn't, but like the delivery certainly is. Like seeing him slowly progress over video diaries.
I saw something in the lake, something big. My hair's been falling out, so I got this hat from a scarecrow. Hey, are my pants on backwards?
I love how Gravity Falls is so horrible and nightmarish that it drove the smartest man in town to make himself insane just to deal with it.
Yuru! Xerxivi! Gersmatov!
Fuck off, Alex Hirsch. I can't believe that gave me chills. Shut up. Shut up, Alex! I hate how this show has conditioned me to legitimately fear anything that vaguely resembles a triangle now. I see it in everything. I see him in everything.
All right, you're getting closer. Every day it's getting stronger. Ah!
This is like literally the plot of Jack and Daxter, is it not? I'm waiting for them to, like, open this portal, and then, like, Dipper gets sucked in, and it flashes forward 10 years, and he's like, I'm gonna kill Praxis! That was a whole string of references that I guarantee none of you were gonna give a shit about. Speaking of not giving a shit about something, my Patreon. If you like what you're seeing here and you want to get more content not found anywhere else, make sure you consider checking out my Patreon, linked in the description below, where you can watch my reaction to Sky High, Blue Lock, Food Wars, Hell's Paradise, the Ghost Stories dub, and more. You'll also get access to my private Discord server that I really need to respond to today. Sorry, where we do little monthly AMAs, as of, like, last month, and I am late on responding to that this month. Anyway, there's monthly AMAs, that I will be more diligent about. You'll also get access to all of the live streams I've recorded in the past and will record in the future. Any of that sounds exciting to you, then make sure you consider checking it out in the description below. And now, on to the next one. Yeah, honestly, the way things have been going, you could have told me this was set in fall 2025 and I'd believe you. The fact that the world is headed towards a dystopian future ruled by a giant baby is so wildly unsurprising to me.
Candy! 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 No, it's trapped!
Everything is terrible forever!
Yeah, welcome to 2025, Mabel. Sorry to have you here.
Don't you want to learn some Seuss secrets?
I don't know if we should be... Whoa! Seuss has a membership to laser tag? I didn't know they let grown-ups in there.
Yeah, I don't think they do. Are you sure that's not a tiny little wanted poster? Are you sure that's a punch card and not the amount of times he's allowed in the building before they're allowed to prosecute?
My respect for you has grown.
Jesus Alzamirano Ramirez, organ donor, birthday July 13th.
Oh my god, his name is Jesus Alzamirano Ramirez? It's so funny to me that Seuss's cultural background keeps getting deeper. It's so funny to me that Seuss has a cultural background. I thought Seuss just kind of crawled out of a tree one day. Or just kind of like popped into existence, you know, like inchworms do. It never occurred to me that Seuss was like born, you know? For most of my life, I thought his name was Zeus. I thought Seuss was just like an idea, you know, like a manifestation of chaos more than a person. It's just funny seeing him have like a driver's license and a family, you know. It feels like seeing the Joker go to the bathroom. It's just parts of these characters I never thought I'd interact with.
I can relate. I've been waiting for a surprise party my whole life. Surprise! Too little, too late, Chew.
Holy shit, did they just drop Candy's last name too? Why are we getting so much world building this episode? Also, I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk 2077 lately, and I legitimately for a second thought that Mabel just called Candy a choom.
Hey, places everyone! I hear footsteps!
Everyone be quiet! All right, you promised a giant hummingbird, so I'm expecting to see a giant hummingbird.
Yeah, that's a good way to get somebody excited for their surprise party. Set them up for disappointment.
More trees.
Razzle dazzle, friends. It's me, the Razz Dazzler.
Please tell me this is a setup. Please tell me this is just a way to get this man out in the open so a Navy SEAL can get a clear shot. Please tell me anything except that you unironically hired this man to provide the service he's currently providing.
Quick, everyone pose for the Birthday Smiles memory album.
Outrageously sad. Please burn that picture. I was expecting some sort of over-the-top sad reaction from Seuss, but the fact that it was just a normal, realistically sad reaction made it so much worse.
Okay, you guys didn't know, so it's not your fault, but Seuss hates his birthday.
What?
It's a total mystery. I guess he's been like this since he was a kid.
Ooh, a mystery, you say? I mean, this does constitute one of Gravity Falls' greatest mysteries. I unironically think you should probably check your journal.
We've tried everything.
I even petitioned the government to have this day removed from calendars. Now I'm not allowed on airplanes.
Leaving out way too many details there, hold on. They don't just ban people from airplanes without those people committing airplane-related crimes. Sounds like you did a whole lot more than just petition the government, Stan.
As soon as you start playing with us, you're gonna have a great time.
We promise, no matter what happens, we won't leave your side.
Well, I guess I could give it a shot.
Oh no, I might hate this episode.
Uh-oh. Better tie down these cowboys.
Whoa, this is even cooler than I imagined.
Oh, and just like that, I hate this episode. I don't want to see Seuss sad. Not on his fucking birthday!
Zeus!
Nice try. But that's solid timetanium, kid. There's only one way out of here.
Through me!
I know they're being tried by the time government, but this punishment's already unjust. Why is Seuss being affected? Also, there's like no way I'm gonna side with Dipper and Mabel in this upcoming trial. They absolutely deserve to be punished for ruining Blendon's life, right? Like, they did the crime, and then they were just like, ah, fuck off, bye forever, dude.
And now finally, it has come!
Look, we're sorry about all that, but we're in the middle of something really important right now.
Dipper, this is not the angle you want to play right now. Don't try to convince this guy that your game of laser tag is more important than him getting out of a life sentence in time prison.
Is this a reality show? Are we in Japan?
It's gladiatorial time combat!
I know this is a parody of like 40 other things, but all I can think of is Tron right now. Was Tron Legacy big around this time? I know it was a Disney thing. I don't know, I feel like there's some cross-promotion here with Tron going on. I feel like there's a mild to high chance of Daft Punk actually showing up in this episode. That's all I'm saying.
Winner gets a precious time wish, and then decides the loser's fate!
No, please!
That was actually insane. That dude died in such a horribly graphic way. That looked like a fucking South Park death. I saw that man's eyeball disintegrate. That was nuts.
Mabel, requesting backup. Oh no!
Laser Robbie!
Okay, but it's also weird that Robbie's in here alone, isn't it? Unless Robbie's here for Seuss's birthday. In which case, that's kind of funny. The idea that Seuss and Robbie are, like, secretly pretty close.
My little, Wolfie! It's me! You're great!
It'd be so funny if Mabel actually canonically ended up being this guy's ancestor. Like, if the post-credit scene of this episode is just a family tree going from Mabel connecting all the way down to this guy.
Ugh, are we back?
Oh no, look! Mabel, the laser place is a mattress store! We went too far in the past!
I love how Dipper knows the full lore of this laser tag place. Like, what? I wouldn't have arrived at that conclusion. At least not as quickly as he did. Maybe it was a laser tag spot before it became a mattress store. But no, Dipper's over here like, Mabel, we're at Mr. Z's mattress firm, owned by Matthew Ress III. Oh god, he won't sell the deed to Larry Z. Taggart for another 7 years at least.
Dobbity-doo, yeah! Look out, Broadway, here I come!
This dream goes nowhere, Toby!
You literally fucking hire him.
Whoa!
Oops, sorry. My friend thinks you're cute. Oh my gosh, Tambry!
Oh my god, where's this headed?
You're super young, so this is weird.
Now you know how she feels, creep.
Yeah, wow.
Whoa, nice job, team. Didn't expect some huge character growth out of Dipper this episode, but right on. That's kind of a cool way to speed that development up, actually. I kind of like that. I like him getting put in Wendy's shoes via actual Wendy. Like, they could have also done this with, like, someone younger than Dipper, like, in the present timeline, having a crush on him. It is fun that it's this weird, like, you know, loop of a relationship that will never work out because they're just too far apart age-wise.
Fall!
Allow me. You just need to know a guy on the inside. Bippity boop, womp. Jackpot!
Oh, guys. Earlier, Seuss did this exact same thing for Mabel and told her that a genius taught him how to do it. And it
was her.
I don't know why, but that's really sweet. I really like that a lot.
Sorry, dude, but could you move seats? That's a seat of honor.
Who's it for?
Oh, it's for my dad, actually.
Uh-oh. Yo, I just got one traumatic backstory. Do I really need to get another one? For fucking Seuss? This is like giving me the tragic backstory to Hootie. I just don't need it. Seuss is not a character I need this developed. You know what? I think I may bounce Seuss. I'll see you in 8 years when I forget how fucking sad this is. Okay.
Sorry, champ. Couldn't make it this year. Real busy again. See you next year for sure. Dad.
Yup, I'm out of here. I'm leaving for real this time. I'm not joking. Fuck off.
It's the day he realized his dad wasn't coming back.
So, how much partying can fix that?
Dorks. Young Robbie.
Oh my god, the way young Robbie is absolutely destroying the continuity of this show for me right now. Oh my god, what do you mean Robbie's actually friends with Seuss? How old is Seuss? I thought Seuss was in his, late 20s and Robbie was 16. Are they the same age? Does Seuss not look like he's, 29?
He's just busy.
Busy in New Orleans.
Yes. Trust me. You will feel better one day.
Yeah, spoiler, Mom, that never happens. Even in the future, he's upset about this.
Tell you what I'd do if I had a time wish. Retire early. Spend more time with the kids.
With the kids!
Jesus Christ, Blendon, that was so mean.
I mean, imagine the possibilities!
Wait, Mabel, that's it. The time wish. If we defeat Blendon in that space battle...
Then we can wish that Seuss's dad came to his 12th birthday.
This is also an incredibly stupid use of a time wish. This whole show is about mysterious journals and conspiracies. And you're gonna waste a time wish on giving Seuss a good birthday? Let the man have some trauma, dude. What doesn't kill you only makes you funnier. There's a reason Seuss is one of the funniest characters on this show. It's because he has one of the saddest backstories.
You just wait until you hit. Oh, man.
Mabel, grab the orb!
Got it!
Feels like this show just realized it has 3 minutes to wrap up the episode, doesn't it?
What fate do you decide for the loser?
Oh, jeez.
Mabel!
Sorry.
I'd love if Dipper were just like, oh shit, I didn't think he'd actually do it! Pop off, Mabel! Good call, Mabel. Good call. I hated that guy. I fucking hated that guy!
And give him pretty hair!
So be it!
What? You do that for me? I got my job back!
Hot take. This hair isn't pretty enough. This is an unjust sentencing.
What are you waiting for, Seuss?
All right. Here goes nothing.
Wait, what?
Bam. Fixed you up. Enjoy, dudes.
Meanwhile, there's still a global hunger crisis, the climate is deteriorating faster than ever, and there's either going to be a new American Civil War or a new World War right around the corner. But great use of your time wish, buddy.
Are you kidding me? Do you have any idea what you've just wasted? Do you know how many have died to get a time wish? The wars that were started?
Same, Blendon. This world will never show you the justice you deserve.
I don't know if I...
Boom, you're hired. One size fits all. Step right up to the Mystery Shack, folks. Step right up.
That's sweet. I love that Seuss kind of sees Stan as a surrogate father. That's really cute. And that was episodes, I think 7 and 8 of season 2 of Gravity Falls. Weird that I got 2 back-to-back tragic backstory episodes. The McGucket one's really cool. I really like the idea of the Society of the Blind Eye. I hope the fact that it was dismantled actually does affect the show, and people start, noticing what's going on with Gravity Falls. That'd be really cool. I do like McGucket's backstory. It is literally the Ice King's backstory, but I like the implications of this one a bit more because I like that he lost his mind just trying to deal with living in this horrible town. That's really cool and really dark. Meanwhile, the Ice King just kind of contracted magic radiation poisoning from his crown. Seuss's episode, devastating. arguably sadder. I just don't like seeing Seuss sad, let alone baby Seuss sad. Sadness isn't really an emotion I ever expected him to be able to process. Not this kind of sadness, not this deep level of actual sorrow. What the fuck is that about? But anyway, yeah, good couple of episodes. I enjoyed them. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the episodes. Let me know what you'd like to see me react to in the future, and I will see you guys next time.
Hold on to me, baby. Won't you come a little closer? Will I leave for now? I wrote down what you said to me, baby, but can't make what you will.